It's the story that is making headlines all over the world. Lionel Messi says he is coming to play for Inter Miami. And just so when you thought the sports week couldn't get any wilder here in South Florida, then this happens.
Yeah, joining us now to add some perspective is Chris Whittynham, MLS Season Pass play-by-play announcer. Chris, thank you for being with us today. Why do you think Messi ultimately decided to come here? Because he turned down $1 million to do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was nearly $1 billion to do it.
I meant a billion, yes.
From Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it's a really interesting point because Saudi Arabia obviously are going deep into soccer right now, and Lionel Messi was a huge part of potentially that push. He already has a deal with their tourism board, but instead he decides to join up with Miami. I think there are a couple reasons. I think obviously the deal that Inter Miami and MLS have put in front of him, is very appealing, but also I think him and his family really wanted to live here. I don't think you can understate how much living in Miami is appeal, not just for world athletes, but for international superstars. They like the lifestyle. Messi has had a home down here for years, and he's wanted to live here for a while. And I think it's sort of the perfect balance between the big sporting project of playing in Europe and the lifestyle choices that I think later stage athletes want to make, particularly on the international stage.
You saw people just go nuts, not just here in South Florida, you know, finding out that we're getting Messi, but worldwide. So does that lend itself to what kind of impact it's going to have here on Florida and South soccer here in South Florida?
No question. I think Inter Miami and MLS are hoping that Lionel Messi brings another wave of support, another wave of interest that already has the league in a very good place. If you think about when David Beckham joined the league 16 years ago when he joined LA Galaxy, the league only had 13 teams. They now have 29. The media deal only brought in about $8 million a year. It now brings in $250 million a year. But there's bigger steps for MLS to take to become one of the biggest leagues in the world. Remember, the United States will be hosting the Copa America next year and the World Cup in 3 years' time. Miami will be hosting World Cup matches in 3 years' time. This is a huge opportunity for MLS and American soccer to take a big step forward because Lionel Messi is the world's biggest athlete. I want to emphasize that to your viewers.
Right?
He is the world's biggest athlete and will be playing in Miami.
Which leads to the question, if you look at the deal, right, there's shirts included, there's a part of, you know, Apple, there's a part of these other pieces that have nothing to do with him actually playing, if you will. So it's setting him up for the future. So a lot of people are wondering, well, how long will he play? How long do you think he'll be here?
Well, the contract that's been reported is for 2.5 years with an option for a further year. So I think we'll see him for at least a couple of seasons here in Miami. Miami obviously will be joining the latter half of this current regular season with Miami hoping to push into the playoff places. But I think it's in everyone's best interest for Messi to be here for a little while because, like you said, if Lionel Messi is going to get a cut of MLS Season Pass subscriptions, of Adidas sales, of all that, I think he's going to want to see that through, and not only see that through, but also fully commit to coming here and potentially playing a lot and playing really well, because the more that he plays well, the more that the momentum gathers for this thing, and there's even more interest in Lionel Messi coming to stadiums across the country. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but tickets on sale for games in Los Angeles, in New York, in Chicago are going for like $500 to get in the door. The traveling Messi show is going to be coming to your town starting in August.
It's Messi in a good way.
Yes, it is.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. MLS Season Pass play-by-play announcer. We appreciate your time.
Thanks very much, Woody. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.